Additionally, as the band is now getting prepared, I'd like to ask the director, John Ash, to join me. John is going to bring you up to date on all the awards that he won. While they're getting ready here, I'd like to make a suggestion that because of the fantastic success, we all just stand right now and give them a standing ovation.
It's been asked to share some accomplishments that the band has had this past marching season. For those of you who aren't familiar with marching band, it's actually competitive. The marching band this year performed the show Scheherazade. It was written by a man named David Hazlett up in Nashville, Tennessee. It wasn't written by him, but arranged by him for us specifically. The students that are in the marching band did a fantastic job with it. The first competition we went to, we won our class, qualified for finals that evening, and we also accomplished something that the band hasn't done in over 7 years, and that was qualify for the state championship, and that happened in November. So we had an excellent first run. I can't remember the awards that we won there. I believe it was best color guard, best music, and best auxiliary, maybe best percussion too. I'm not sure. I can't remember. The second competition we went to was in Ocala. We broke 70, and that was one of the first times that the band has broken 70 in over 9 years. And we also we had straight superiors for the first time, and I don't know. Mrs. Pierce told me that it was a long time. So we did well there. Once again, qualifying a little bit higher for the state championship. The state championship didn't work out the way we wanted it to. I think it had something to do with time of day. We ended up having to leave Crystal River around 5 o'clock in the morning, so it didn't quite turn out the way we wanted it to. But the big deal was, of course, that we were there, that we made it, and this band is incredible. The students are incredible. The parent support that I have is unbelievable. It's unmatched from any high school ever. And the community support that we have, it just absolutely blew my mind this year. One of the big deals that happened this year that many of you know about, if you read the newspaper at all during the fall, you know that we went to New Orleans to perform at the Sugar Bowl. That was a performance of a lifetime, I believe, for all of these kids. We performed with over 2,000 other students from around the country. One band was from Alaska. It was a really big deal that we were there. We got to play in front of 80,000 people in front of the Sugar Bowl, or during the Sugar Bowl halftime. I think it was icing on the cake that Florida just happened to play there and destroy Cincinnati. So there was a lot of happy people in my group here. During that time also, we managed to squeeze in a marching band competition while we were there, and it was the best way that we could end a marching band season, and we absolutely cleaned house. There were how many other bands went to competition, but we were grand champions. We won our class. We were grand champions of the entire thing. We won best everything. I joke around with my kids. The only thing we didn't bring back was the second and third place trophy. So we did. Some of my drumline members to get those second and third place trophies, we could have gotten them. Anyhow, we've had a fantastic year so far. We're only halfway through it. On the stage now is our concert band. A little bit smaller than the marching band, but the power is still there, I promise you. We're going to start off with a very familiar tune. I'm pretty sure that you'll recognize it right off the bat, and the American flag is right over here. I'm going to do something I've never done before. I'm actually going to dedicate this to one of my students who just came back from basic training. Derek, where are you? Fantastic trumpet player, great student, and I'm proud to say that he's a very good friend of mine now. Just came back from Paris Island 2 days ago, and finished his basic training there. Doesn't know, do you know where you're going next?
Camp Missouri.
Camp Louisiana. Don't you love our military guys? In 1981, there was a concert band arranger named Jack Stamp, who arranged a version of the Star Spangled Banner. It was good, but he even claimed to himself that it wasn't his best work. When 9/11 happened, one of his friends called him and said, "Hey, you still have that arrangement of the Star Spangled Banner because we want to play with one of our groups." He pulled it out, he actually found it, he fixed some things on it that he wanted to fix, and he rededicated the name of it as a love song to our country. So ladies and gentlemen, the Star